Anti-regime protesters in Bahrain hold overnight rallies in the capital Manama in defiance of a ban on such protests. Protest rallies were held in areas across the capital. Security forces were out en masse. They fired tear gas at the crowd. Activists say the situation in the capital remains volatile and that the military has set up checkpoints in and around Manama to prevent further demonstrations. Bahrain has been the scene of rallies against the Al Khalifa rulers since February 2011. The regime's response has been harsh. Security forces have killed scores, detaining thousands during this time. Saudi Arabia has also been helping Bahraini forces quash the protest movement. Let's talk about this with Redwan Rizk. He's a political analyst who joins us from Beirut. Redwan Rizk, we have here the Persian Gulf island of Bahrain, in which the regime there has still barred foreign journalists from visiting the country. Looking now over a year since that Bahrain Independent Commission of Inquiry, of which it actually held the rulers there responsible for their harsh crackdown, it doesn't seem like they are willing to get into any type of real negotiations, because as we just saw in this report, the harsh crackdown continues. How do you expect events to unfold in Bahrain, given that this year is drawing to a close?
Well, even the sound is not very clear, but what I understood is that the Bahrain crisis will not come to a near end because the government is still refusing to go into a serious negotiation with the opposition leaders to solve the Bahrain problems. So this kind of regime is still using brutal action against protesters and these peaceful protesters. And what they are trying to gain just civilian rights from the government. The Bahraini people is suffering from a severe discrimination for many decades in Bahrain. It seems that the Saudi Arabia is still backing up the regime in Bahrain to use more brutal actions against the protesters, and no serious talks that coming to an end, peaceful end with the oppositions. We can see that lots of arresting still going on and killing still going on. So the Bahraini people has no chance to achieve anything very soon. We are coming to a close of 2 years uprising in Bahrain, and we have not seen a light yet just shining in the future, near future. Bahraini people must keep going and using the same actions, the same elements that they have used for the past 2 years. Now the regime in Bahrain under tremendous pressure, and at the end, I believe that they will obey and the demands of the Bahraini people, and sooner or later they will sit. Sooner or later they will sit with the oppositions to have a serious talk and to give at least the minimum civil rights to the Bahraini people to gain more democratic life, more freedom of speech, more freedom individually, and that no solving of the problem will come to an end unless the government will obey the demands of the Bahraini people.
Thank you very much. Political analyst Redwan Rizk, we appreciate that.